What's happening, everyone? Nick here from TV Box Top, and welcome back to another featured product review. What I have for you guys today is a universal smart remote control from Sofabaton. As the technology evolves around the televisions and home entertainment, so have remote controls. This model is called the SofaBaton U2, and once a device claims to be smart, it means that it has an app and it integrates into your mobile phones. So in this review, we look at its innovative smart features, how to configure it, and how to use it with different devices. So that starts right after this brief intro, so stay tuned. And welcome back. So this is the U2, and it comes with a pair of AA batteries and a user manual. It has an ergonomic design with a glossy surface. It features an LCD display with a scroll wheel, a power button and a source button here, menu, home and an information button, a direction pad and OK button, channel up and down and volume controls, a mute and back button, media player controls, programmable buttons, and a number pad. With this model, all buttons can be programmed via IR Learning. It has access to Sofabaton's database of saved remotes for easy one-click setup. It has Bluetooth, so it can be paired with compatible devices, and it can learn the function of any remote that uses infrared technology. To begin using the remote, you first have to install the SofaBaton application. This is done by scanning the QR code on the box or simply going to the Android or iOS app stores and searching for SofaBaton. When you open the app for the first time, you will be required to register a new SofaBaton account, which will be used to save all your remote configurations and store them in the cloud, which can then be restored by simply logging into your account. Once logged in, you are presented with the option to choose your remote from two models currently listed in their application. So this model is the U2, and once selected, it will begin the pairing process. To put the remote into pairing mode, press and hold the number tree button and the hyphen button on the number pad until the display says pairing. The app will then automatically pair to it and present you with the option to pair your first device. There are two ways you can use this remote. You can use it as a single replacement remote the same way you would with a wireless Bluetooth remote by pairing it to a device via Bluetooth. The other way is in universal mode, where you can set up multiple remotes and switch between them using the display. But please note, it cannot be used in Bluetooth mode and universal modes simultaneously. So to use it as a standard Bluetooth remote, you open the Bluetooth function, and if your TV or streaming device is stored in their database as a preset, you can select it and all buttons will be mapped upon pairing. If you can't find your device, you can select Other and proceed with the standard pairing process. So here I've successfully paired the remote. My TV was not stored in their database, but it's running Android TV OS. So I selected the Android TV option, and when paired, I'm getting the standard direction pad and OK button function, volume controls, the media player buttons work, the power button works to turn off the TV, but it does not work to turn it back on. Those who can find their preset in the database will have a full functionality. However, you don't have to use the Bluetooth function when you can simply learn all the buttons of the stock remote. In the IR section, there are two modes, Learning mode and Search mode. In Search mode, you have a very large library of presets, and in this section is where you'll most likely find a preset for your TV, AV receiver, or streaming device. So this is a TCL TV, and all you need to do is enter its model number into the search field, and it will either find the exact model or one closest to it. Even though it may not find your exact model due to it being a more recent model, I found that the closest model usually works 100%. So in the previous demonstration, when paired via Bluetooth, the power button was not working to turn on the TV. With the preset, all buttons are now mapped, including the power button. I'll now try it on another device, this time an AV receiver. The pairing process is the same. You simply find the manufacturer, search for the receiver's model number or the one closest to it, and send it over to the remote. But before you do, you have to look at the mapped keys to ensure that all buttons are assigned. Those that are assigned will be highlighted with a green border. Here you can see that the power button does not have a green border, which means you have to learn that key manually. To do this, you simply select it on the screen, then face both remotes so that the IR sensors are facing each other, then press and hold the power button until the scanning process starts. It will then indicate if it was successful or not. If it was unsuccessful, you simply repeat the process. Once completed, click Next to select a different icon so that you can differentiate between other saved devices, and Complete to exit the configuration. So I've successfully paired two devices and they are stored on the remote and in the cloud. But what if you have a remote that's not listed in their database? Let's take, for example, my air conditioning remote. To learn the keys of this remote, you select infrared option. Then instead of searching, select learning. Then face both remotes at each other and click Next to begin mapping keys. But be mindful, there are buttons that have two functions, a single press and a long press. It's recommended that you assign each function to a separate button. Tap the button once to assign it to one key, and press and hold to assign it to another key. During this process, some keys may fail. You simply tap it again until successful. So I will assign all the keys and move on to the next step. So once you have assigned all the keys, you then have to name the device and select an icon. Once this is done, you click Complete to save the configuration. So I've successfully configured and stored 3 remotes, but you can store a maximum of 15. If you would like to remove a remote, you simply select that remote on the app and click the remove option. If you would like to reset the entire remote to factory default settings on the app, click the hamburger menu and click reset. So viewers, there you have it, another innovative smart remote by Sofabaton. It's easy to use, has a high quality build, it fits great in your hands with its ergonomic design, and you can get it for only $44.99 with a 10% purchase coupon. So to take advantage, see the link in the description below this video. Links in the description are my affiliate links, and when you use them to purchase, you not only provide support to this channel directly, but you also help with the growth of this channel by attracting more sponsors for review. So thanks in advance for using my links. And as always, give this video the thumbs up to show your support. If this is the first time you're viewing one of my presentations, then I urge you to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and ringing the notifications bell to be notified each time I release new videos or decide to do a giveaway. So this has been a TV Box Top presentation, and if you would like to see your Android TV Box, mini PC, projector or related streaming device featured on this channel, then send me an email at tvboxtop@gmail.com. Stay tuned and see you in the next one.